Things certainly look different from game 1 to 2. Did it feel like different for you out there?
Yeah, no, it felt extremely different. Just dipping my toe in the water that first game, and then being able to come out here and, kind of get in a rhythm, get to, it'll look different on my half watching the film because I feel like I can almost watch it like a full game. So, maybe a couple drives, they were choppy. No, it felt a lot different out there today.
And it was a little bit of everything. That zone read for the first down, it was a nice run there, and then the Fumagalli play, he turned around, it was right in his hands.
Yeah, no, the offense made some plays tonight. You wish that when you're in the red zone, you'd be 100% and score touchdowns, which is what we're going to work on this week, obviously, and being perfect in the red zone. But no, I think we moved the ball a little bit tonight, and upset we didn't come out with a win, but there's definitely stuff to learn from.
How much more fun is it when you play like this? And like you said, it's not a win, but still there was so much good that you were able to do out there.
Yeah, it was extremely fun, especially in a place like that. My voice is a little raspy. It was loud. And you're in a huddle with the guy. Like it was fun. Like I said, you want to come out with a win. We're going to be able to learn from it. There's a lot of plays on film that we'll be able to take. And if you made a mistake, if you don't make it the next week.
The last couple of drives didn't finish late in the too. But how valuable is that experience to be down on the road, driving to try to tie the game?
Yeah, extremely. Because once we scored on that drive, we were looking for the defense to get a stop, and then we're only down by 8. Go down there and tie the game up, and it's again like kind of like what it was last week. It's going to come down to the end, and that's it's super valuable to any team, especially a lot of young guys out there trying to go make it happen.
What was the emphasis during the 3 days of practice, and did it pay off tonight?
Yeah, I think I said it last week. It was just focusing on the little things to be able to go out there and be comfortable with everything. I wanted to feel different out on the field than I did, the week before, and that just went into my prep and how I got ready for this game. I think I went about it a little differently, and me and Coach Scangarillo as well. I mean, it felt really good, and hopefully we can build on it.
What was the first touchdown pass like for you?
It was cool. It was really cool. I'm sure I'll think about it later tonight. I think he threw an NFL touchdown, but it would have been nice to get an NFL win too at the same time.
Is it at the point where, as you're going through your footwork, you don't even think about it, just becoming second nature in a sense?
Yeah, I think it's definitely becoming second nature, and the next part about it is picking up blitzes, where you're hot, going with the ball. There's always something with the quarterback that I think we can keep making strides, which is why we play the hardest position in sports, but it's also extremely fun.
We always like to talk about your cannon arm, but you look like you were having a ball running the football out there.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's something that if you go back and watch some college tape, you'll see me do a little bit, but it's definitely not my strongest suit. My arm is definitely my strongest suit, but no, I do feel like I can run a little bit.
You weren't happy with last week's game. What was your mindset coming in? I'll show you guys. I'll show whoever.
It wasn't necessarily about showing everybody else. I wanted to come out and play well. For the guys in this locker room, for this team, for the coaches, and for myself. It wasn't that I needed to prove anything to myself. I was just as a competitor, as a quarterback that has to lead 10 other guys down the field. When you don't play well, it hurts you, but you really hurt for everyone around you. To where I wanted to leave the field today, we made strides, we made progress, and that the guys around me felt that as well.
You felt it in practice too during camp. It looked like you got more comfortable during the practice.
Yeah, no, it's just a process. I've had a couple talks about how this is just could be long, could be short, could figure it out in 2 weeks, figure it out in 3 weeks, figure it out in however long. It's just a process that, depending on how hard I work and how hard I study, which is going to be really hard, then we'll figure out how fast that process takes place.
You still got a month before the season opener. Are there specific things you want to accomplish in that time?
Oh, I'm not even going to say I want to accomplish one thing right now. I think I have a pretty broad, horizon of things that I want to work on. And that just goes back to what Coach Vangio says all the time. It's the little things. It's, working on the pre-snap stuff, which I think we did a better job tonight, especially with some of the younger guys, but just being overall 100%, just a better quarterback.
How reliant were you on Joe in game, or is that with him during the week?
Yeah, it's definitely more during the week. But there is times on the sideline where we do talk. He's got a vet look at things. He can come over and you can think one thing, come over and he'll talk about it, look at the pictures. I think the pictures are super cool because obviously we didn't get that in college and it's way different. But no, that I slowly but surely realizing all of the sideline things, all of the little you know, being able to go look at the pictures, all the different stuff that comes from, you know, coming together as a group before the next drive, it's a super big deal in the NFL.
Okay, thanks, guys.